Hi guys, um, this is the part three on showing you guys how to peel off the tint films on the back of this hatchback 98 Eclipse window uh, that has the defroster. Um, some something I want to let you guys notice that some important point here. I'm at the last minute scraping and all, and I am giving up. Well, you can say give up because I don't want to keep scraping just like everybody else would do the same thing. They would give up to, unless you have the right kind of solution or um, the right kind of spray liquid to peel out the glue. Because what I have left is just some glue from the film, the last layer, and that's why it makes my glass kind of blur. It's still you know it's not clearly, but it's pretty clearly if you look from the outside. If I wash it up, it should be clear, but it's not clear like most of the other people car that don't tint in the back of their defroster window. Like for example, this car here, Toyota, it don't have any tint in the back of the window, so it look clear just like that. You see, just clear like that. But my back window on my car here, a 98 Eclipse, it still has some foggy looking. It's not clear because of that last layer of glue adhesive that's still sticking on the window itself. And I try my best to use all kind of solution, scraper, razor, you name it. I got it all. Windex here. So I peel out the last film layers and all that. If you're really lucky, you'll peel out like this part that I peel out, this one layer of the tint film. If you got lucky, you peel out this is a little thick. This is when you peel like all the way out, including the layer that have the adhesive glue. But once you get to like a half done, you know, you come up just peeling the tint instead of this layer right here. So so the last layer, if you got lucky, then you peel out the glue too. But most of the time, uh, you don't get luck throughout the whole glass unless if you're doing like a door windows, then you can peel out the whole window door. But if you're doing a big windshield like here, it's pretty hard to say. But I use all kind of scrubber, you name it. I think about use the quadruple zero steel wool. I used some other, I don't know, just a bunch of stuff, but I didn't have 401, the 409 cleaner spray uh, from Walmart. I didn't get that yet. I'm thinking about getting it like in a few days later. Um, but just for now, I'm gonna stop because there's still some adhesive, and I have to keep on spraying it. The best solution is spraying Windex or 409, and then 409 might be stronger. So if you spray 409, you can just use any towel or so and then wipe it off, and it should take off the glue. But if you use the Windex like I do, you're gonna have to keep scraping with the razor. Okay, don't use the big razor on the back of the defroster window here because it has the defroster line here, and I kind of peel out some already, so it's very dangerous. You gotta be really careful if you're gonna use the razor to peel out the glue, because it will peel out these defroster core line, the electric core line from your window. Okay, so that's why you really want to use 409 or something, or acetone or something really strong. Put it in a towel and then just wipe it off, wipe the glue off. That's really the best way to do it, to take this glue off. But other than that, you're gonna have to keep scraping like I do with my razor and the Windex. You spray the Windex on, it comes off easy. If it's wet, just scrape it off with a razor. But I try to use the heat gun I try to use the heat gun with the glue. It doesn't really help much, you know. Uh, it helps if you just use the Windex or some fluid to spray it on and scrape it with the razor, like I say, you know. So that's basically it. So now you see why I have the plastic cover. And look, this is how much I scrape. When I spray the Windex, you scrape out wet glue. The adhesive is gonna stuck into the razor. You know, if you don't spray anything and you use the razor to scrape it out, it's gonna become little film like dust film, and it's gonna be all everywhere, all on your head and everywhere like that, and it flies everywhere and it's just dusty, and you gotta smell it and inhale it. It's just not good for your health. So use the Windex and spray it on and scrape it. It'll become like this right here. Okay, I know it's dirty and all, but it's better than, you know, a lot of stuff flying around your nose. You know, if you don't spray anything, it'll become like dust, and it's just gonna be everywhere. Like you can't really see it. But at least when you use the Windex, you'll see it. When you scrape out the wet glue adhesive, you will see it become like that. So that's the best, you know, solution right there. So come up to conclusion is that's how it is. Please use your goggle glass because you know the film will fly into your eyes. And use gloves if you're gonna deal with like 409 or acetone, you know, anything like that. But other than that, you know, that's all I gotta tell you. Just be careful on that. Be careful when you scrape in the back of the defroster here, because there are defroster lines, and you know you're gonna scrape off. So if you know don't want to mess with it, just you know bring it to the shop and let them do it from the beginning. Um, I'm not thinking about doing that after I you know finish peeling out all this film from the back of my window. But you know this is like the last thing, and then of course I'm gonna finish the front too. Yeah, I'm gonna peel those out too. But I don't know if I'm gonna completely peel it out, um, but if I'm gonna put some tint on my windows, I'm gonna have to buy the tint by myself and do it by myself. It has to be like I think 20% or something to be legal. So make sure you know your legal percentages of the tint before you buy the roll of tint to put into the window. Okay, and uh, uh, and if I do it, I'm gonna do it by myself. I'm not gonna go to the shop to do it because they charge a lot just to do you know the back and the two sides. There's no point for me to do it anyway. I don't think about tinting my window anyway, you know, because what makes it different? You know, if I don't have any goodies in my car, I wouldn't need to tint my windows. Or if I'm not doing anything in my car, I'm just driving and park and go home and drive. You know, there's no need to tint. If I don't put anything in my car that's value, I wouldn't need to tint my window. You know, the only purpose that people tint their window is, you know, they use a lot of their time inside of their car doing something that are illegal or don't want other people to see or whatever, you know, or they don't want to, you know, they want to be so privacy with just their car. They don't even want to say hi to the, you know, to the people next when they drive to. That's why they put the tint windows on to their sides. And believe it or not, some people put like, you know, dark tints on their window just for not looking over to the other person's car, you know. And I think that's just you know not appropriate how you know communicate with people outside the world. But you know, just okay, just be friendly with them. If you don't have tint window, just you know, if you drive by someone, just you know, look at them, smile, or say hi, or whatever. If you don't, that's fine. You know, but it's not necessary to have a tint window. I mean, it's up to you, you know, if you want to tint your window or not. But I'm just saying, for me, you know, I wouldn't need to tint my window, period. After I take this tint out, unless this car is going to be for show or anything like that, you know, like fancy. And I'm thinking about repaint my car and not tinting it. So it's going to be in repaint to silver, and I'm not thinking about tinting the window either. So let's see how it is first. If I you know want to go with a little bit a little bit dark on the tint, then I'll do it by myself. But other than that, forget it. I'm not gonna spend like $200 just to tint my whole car. It's just that's just ridiculous, you know. I mean, not trying to put down or say anything bad about tint the tint shop or whatever out there, whoever's out there or offends them. I'm not trying to do that, just saying, for my situation, for my car, I am not going to tint. If I do, I might have to tint by myself or hire someone, pay someone to do it for a low amount of money instead of go to the tint shop. And it's just easy. I learned that from someone at the tint shop. They showed me within 15 minutes with all their tools, and you just buy your roll of tint and do it by yourself. I mean, I'm sure people on YouTube and all, they show you how to do it by themselves. So it's just not really hard. The hardest thing is the scrubbing it off. This is the hardest thing, and it takes a long time. It might take me like a few days to just scrape all this back window out. I mean, just scraping all the glue out, the adhesive glue. But um, but the tint came out easily. I mean, most of it, majority of the tints film, it came out when I peeled. I don't even need to spray anything. It was like sunny, hot day, and it just peeled out. But it's better to use a heat gun if you're just gonna peel out the film, the tint film. So yeah, that's it, guys. Um, that's about it. I'm gonna show you about this part here. This is part three of showing you guys how to peel out the tint window films. And that's it. Please like my channel, subscribe, and leave comments you want to. I'm gonna start with my other project here. After cleaning, I'm gonna start sanding my tail lights. I mean, sanding my trunk to put on my spoiler, and after that, I'm gonna install my tail lights and kind of make sure bond all the body around, and that's about it. All right, guys. Thanks for watching my channel. It's me, Young Leo Accio. You're watching my channel, Auto Modifying Sport channel. Bye, guys. Have a great one. See you in my next video. Thanks for watching.